Imagine living debt-free, growing your wealth, and enjoying true financial peace, all within just a few years. And no, you don't need to hit the jackpot to do it. You don't need to be a business mogul or launch the next big startup to achieve financial freedom. There's another way, and today we're going to explore exactly how. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, make sure to hit that subscribe button. If you're ready to transform your financial life, you're in the right place. Today we're diving into a powerful and practical read, The Total Money Makeover by Dave Ramsey. Originally published in 2003 and updated multiple times since. This book is more than just financial advice. It's a proven, step-by-step game plan to help everyday people like you and me ditch debt, master money, and build lasting wealth. Dave Ramsey, a seasoned radio host and financial coach, doesn't sugarcoat things. His tough love, no-nonsense approach has helped millions take back control and live with financial peace. If you're overwhelmed by debt, anxious about your finances, or simply craving a straightforward path to financial freedom, this book is your starting line. In a time like 2025, marked by soaring inflation, mounting consumer debt, and economic unpredictability, Dave Ramsey's no-nonsense wisdom strikes a powerful chord. Let's dive into the essential principles, standout lessons, and practical steps that can help you transform your money mindset and take control of your financial future. At the heart of the book lies a powerful message. Financial freedom is within reach for anyone willing to commit to a clear, disciplined plan. Dave Ramsey's baby steps provide a straightforward roadmap, helping you crush debt, grow your savings, and steadily build lasting wealth. Let's start by exploring the foundational principles that drive the Total Money Makeover. These core concepts lay the groundwork for lasting financial change and set the stage for the step-by-step journey ahead. Concept 1, the Baby Steps Framework. Ramsey breaks down financial freedom into 7 clear, actionable steps, from saving your first $1,000 to building wealth and giving generously. Let's quick rundown of the 7 baby steps. 1. Save $1,000 emergency fund. 2. Pay off all debt, smallest to largest. 3. Save 3 to 6 months of expenses. 4. Invest 15% of income in retirement. 5. Save for kids' college. 6. Pay off your home early. 7. Build wealth and give. This approach cuts through the chaos. Instead of trying to tackle everything at once, saving, investing, paying off debt, use 0 and on one clear goal at a time. This focused structure reduces overwhelm, builds momentum, and fuels your confidence with each win. Think of it like climbing a ladder. You don't leap to the top, you rise step by step with purpose and stability. In the book, Ramsey highlights the real-life journey of Sarah and John, a couple buried under $50,000 in credit card and car loan debt. Their turnaround began with small, intentional choices, cutting up their credit cards, selling a high-end car, and fully committing to the baby steps. Within just 2 years, they wiped out their debt completely. Their story shows that lasting change starts with small wins and the courage to take that first step. Concept 2, the Debt Snowball Method. To crush debt, Ramsey champions the Debt Snowball Method, a strategy that focuses on momentum over math. You start by listing all your debts from smallest to largest, then put all your extra money toward the smallest balance while making minimum payments on the rest. Once that first debt is gone, you roll its payment into the next smallest debt, and so on, like a snowball gaining speed and size as it rolls downhill. This method is all about mindset. Paying off smaller debts quickly gives you early wins, boosting your motivation and reinforcing the belief that you can become debt-free. Ramsey shares the story of Lisa, a single mom with $30,000 spread across 5 debts. She started by knocking out a $500 medical bill, which lit a fire of confidence. One by one, she tackled the rest. Just 18 months later, she was free of every debt except her mortgage. Concept 3, live like no one else. Ramsey challenges readers to live like no one else, so later you can live and give like no one else. It's a call to embrace frugality now. Cut unnecessary expenses, steer clear of debt, and save with intention. The core idea is delayed gratification. sacrificing comfort in the short term to build a life of true financial freedom in the long run. In a culture that celebrates instant gratification and keeping up appearances, this mindset shift is powerful. It encourages you to focus on lasting impact instead of fleeting indulgence. For example, Mike, a dedicated teacher, he drove an old clunker, skipped vacations, and lived well below his means, all to crush his mortgage early. By 40, Mike was completely debt-free, investing confidently, and giving generously, including thousands to his church. His story is proof that intentional sacrifice today can create a life of abundance and purpose tomorrow. I hope you've grasped the key concepts of the book. Now, let's dive into the key lessons and actionable takeaways. Here are 5 critical lessons from the book, Total Money Makeover, and how you can put them into practice. Lesson 1. Debt is not a tool. One of Ramsey's most countercultural lessons is that debt isn't a financial tool. It's a trap. He dismantles the popular belief that you need debt to get ahead, buy a house, or build credit. Instead of relying on credit cards or loans, Ramsey urges you to live on a budget, pay with cash or debit, and break free from the cycle of borrowing. He emphasizes that when you use real money, especially for big purchases like a car, you have the upper hand. Cash buyers often score better deals because sellers know the money is immediate and guaranteed, not tied to banks or interest rates. It's not just about avoiding interest, it's about regaining control. Lesson 2. An emergency fund is non-negotiable. Before you tackle debt, you need a safety net. That's baby step 1. Save $1,000 for a starter emergency fund. Life throws curveballs, car repairs, medical bills, a broken appliance. And without a cushion, you risk going right back into debt. This fund is your first line of defense. Cut non-essentials like dining out, subscriptions, or impulse buys. It's all about short-term sacrifice for long-term stability. Ramsey recommends opening a separate savings account and hustling to save that $1,000 in 3 to 6 months. Why $1,000? Because most emergencies fall under that amount. It could be more than $1,000 in today's scenario. This small fund won't solve everything, but it keeps life surprises from derailing your progress right out of the gate. Lesson 3. Budgeting is freedom, not restriction. Ramsey flips the script on budgeting. It's not about saying no to fun. It's about saying yes to what really matters. He teaches the zero-based budget system, where income minus expenses equals 0. Every dollar has a job before the month even starts, whether it's for bills, savings, investments, or guilt-free spending. You can use a simple spreadsheet or budgeting apps to map it out and check in weekly to stay aligned with your goals. The beauty of this system is that it puts you in control. Budgeting isn't a burden, it's a blueprint. Instead of wondering where your money went, you tell it exactly where to go. It's the key to spending with intention, avoiding debt, and building a life you're excited about. Lesson 4. Wealth building requires patience. Once you're debt-free and have an emergency fund in place, it's time to shift gears and start building wealth slowly and steadily. Ramsey recommends investing 15% of your income for the long term, focusing on consistency over perfection. Even if you can only start with $50 a month, the key is to begin and increase as your income grows. Why is patience so powerful? Because time does the heavy lifting. Ramsey illustrates this with a simple example. Investing just $100 a month at a 10% annual return from age 25 can grow to over $1 million by age 65. The takeaway? Wealth isn't built overnight. It's built with discipline, time, and the power of compound interest. Start early, stay consistent, and let patience pay off. Lesson 5. Generosity changes your money mindset. The final baby step is to build wealth and give. Ramsey believes giving, whether to charity or loved ones, creates joy and purpose. Set a goal to donate a small percentage of your income, like 1 to 2%, even while paying off debt. Increase it as you grow wealthier. Giving early, even when you're broke, rewires your brain to see money as a tool for good, not stress. Now that you've got a solid grip on the key lessons, let's bring them to life with some real-world stories. Because transformation isn't just theory, It's happening every day. On Ramsey's radio show, Debt-Free Screams has become a powerful tradition. One unforgettable story features a couple who tackled a massive $100,000 in debt, including student loans and even part of their mortgage, over 5 years. They took on side gigs, stuck to a razor-tight budget, and made huge sacrifices. When they finally reached debt freedom, they celebrated live on air with an emotional scream, proof that determination and discipline really do pay off. Another powerful example comes from a young professional who leased a flashy car to look successful, but found himself buried under monthly payments. Realizing the cost of that image, he sold the car, bought a used one with cash, and funneled the freed-up funds into savings. His story is a vivid reminder. Chasing status can sabotage your finances, but choosing freedom is always worth it. These stories highlight a simple truth. No matter how deep the hole, with focus and sacrifice, anyone can climb out and come out stronger. While the book offers powerful, practical steps toward financial freedom, it's not without its critics. Some argue that Ramsey's approach can be overly rigid. For example, the Debt Snowball method ignores interest rates in favor of psychological wins, which may not be the most cost-effective strategy mathematically. He also takes a hard stance against all forms of debt, including mortgages and credit-building tools, which some believe could be used strategically. Another common critique is that his plan assumes a stable income, which doesn't reflect the reality for many, especially freelancers, gig workers, or those facing financial instability. Compared to other financial books, like Rich Dad, Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki, which emphasizes building assets, passive income, and entrepreneurship, Ramsey's method is more structured and prescriptive, focusing on budgeting, debt elimination, and financial discipline rather than business building or investment diversification. Still, for many people overwhelmed by debt and looking for a clear, step-by-step plan, Ramsey's approach delivers results. As with any financial philosophy, the key is to take what works for you and adapt it to your own goals, values, and circumstances. The Total Money Makeover book is a practical and motivating roadmap to financial freedom, built on the foundations of discipline, intentional choices, and a no-excuses mindset. Ramsey strips away complexity and offers a clear, step-by-step plan that empowers everyday people to take control of their money, eliminate debt, and build a life of stability, purpose, and generosity. Whether you're starting from scratch or just need a reset, this book proves that with focus and commitment, real financial transformation is not only possible, it's within reach. This week, try creating a zero-based budget for the next 30 days. Track every dollar and see how it feels to take control. What's one financial habit you wish you had started earlier? Drop in the comments. I'd love to hear. If you enjoyed this, hit the like button, subscribe for more book summaries, and check out the Total Money Makeover yourself to dive deeper. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.